So here we are at a big observation point at the top of the Panama Canal overseeing everything. So I'm going to show you around. Sorry.
Says Cap 3, and on the board, they're turning the mountings down, so you will be able to see the whole bridge up to the north.
Tearing the
Yeah,
mountains down?
yeah, they're cutting all the mountains basically, and after that they're gonna dig a big hole to make the channel
For the super
ships.
tankers.
For the super tankers. We call it post Panamax. The Panamax is the standard measure for the ships to cross the Panama Canal. It was established in 1914 when they built up the canal. By that time, those ships were not very common. The ships were smaller, except for the Titanic. Titanic is a totally different ship. It's not able to cross this side. But today's world business ship carriers are about this size. It's probably a Panama. When it goes into the locks, it's basically from each side to side is a meter. Basically, so from here, the super tankers that are not allowed to cross will be crossing by this area. Okay, now that we're all here together, we'd like to take us a picture with our professional photographer that is there.
Very good. You like to accompany us over here?
Okay, the Texas AM group, can you come over to the board and we'll receive the explanation? We can get like a semi-U.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, please feel free to ask. Okay, all questions are welcome. Okay, so we'll be glad to answer every single question here. This is a satellite map, satellite picture basically of where we are right now. We're located on this hill right here. Okay? So we see the Stellar. You can just check out how wide
Anytime. You're welcome.
the picture. So this is the whole thing, and Luis will explain you every single detail. Please feel free to make any questions. You will be
Okay,
glad to
first of all, I'd like to welcome you to the Panama Canal expansion program. Okay? This is one of the biggest projects in the Americas right now. So we're going to talk about those projects that are ongoing and the ones that are ready, to go and build. First of all, I want you to know that the main components of this project is the construction of an access channel. This access channel is going to have approximately 6.1 kilometers in longitude. So since it's that big, we did it down into 4 contracts. Okay? The first contract is one right here. By the way, CAP-1 means Access Channel Pacific. First contract. Okay? Was awarded to a local company called CUSA, Constructora Urbana S.A. Okay? The responsibility was to remove a hill, Paraíso Hill. Paraíso Hill was the hill that you guys saw on TV on the first day of the inauguration. You guys remember vaguely, and so you do too. You saw a hill which they did the first explosions and fireworks and whatever. That hill has 137 meters high. From here, at this point, we do not see the Centenary Bridge. The hill used to cover. Now you can see that the hill is not there anymore. It's been removed. So they actually removed 7.5 millions of cubic meters of material. Besides doing that, we used to have a road here. This road will lead us to our maintenance equipment that we have on the west side of the canal. Since this road is going to be affected by the works of the access channel, what we did is we're going to start building a new road. So that line over there that you see is a 3.5 kilometer road, which was the responsibility of the first contract to do. We did that. The purple perimeter that you see there says MEC1. MEC1 also stands for UXO, Unexploded Ordnance, okay? Which means back when the military used to have the U.S. bases in Panama, they used to use this area as target practice. So what we found there? Water rounds, grenades, rocket launchers, you know, anything you can imagine. Most of them were detonated. But we also found some live ammunition. So what we did is we exploded those live ammunition on site. We cleaned approximately 146 hectares of those materials. So how they're doing? They're doing very well. Out of the 7.4, they already did 7.2 millions cubic meters of materials removed. So they are ahead of the game. Okay. The second contract, this one right here, this contract was awarded to a Mexican company called Silsa Minera Marina. Okay. Silsa Minera Marina has the responsibility of removing 7.5 millions of cubic meters of material. You can imagine all this thing coming out, okay? They also, they're going to build 1.5 kilometer road. You can take a look over there, you can see that the road is already finished. Okay? And also, they're going to have to divert the river, Copoli River that comes through here and empties right here at North Forest Lake, this area. Since that river passes right through the access channel, we need to divert the river because in the event that we build some boxes over here just for the river, if something happens in the future, like for example one of the boxes collapses, we won't be able to go in there and do some repairs. It's going to be so deep, you know, it's going to be a problem. So I think the best decision was to divert the river and move it to empty over here on the Pacific Ocean. The third contract was awarded to a Costa Rican company, one of our neighbors, called MECO. MECO is the company that's supposed to be removing 8 million cubic meters of material. Also, they're going to be doing some cleaning of 190 hectares of unexploded ordnance. They already started, doing very good. And the fourth contract, which you can see right here, has not been awarded yet. Okay? Why? Because along the removal of 24 million cubic meters of material, they're supposed to build a dam, a reinforcing dam. And I'll explain you why. This is the Culebra Cut, the Gatun Lake. Okay? Gatun Lake is 26 meters above sea level. Okay? So that means that the access channel is going to be 26 meters above sea level. So this area here is going to be higher than Rio Forest Lake, which means that you're going to see a difference of approximately 10 meters. You're going to have a ship going in this area higher and the other ones in the bottom portion. So that's one of the reasons we need to reinforce this area right here. Now,